me. I love you.
Is back for the new season of his sitcom, The Jim Gaffigan Show. Very well put, I think. Featuring some very special guest stars. Watch.
Brilliant.
Raven was in that, as you saw, and Judy Gold plays the...
That was Judge Judy.
Judge Judy Gold. So please welcome Jim Gaffigan. So what's this? I hear you opened for the Pope?
I opened... Well, I did not open for the Pope. I had to cut short our honeymoon so that I could do the Iowa State Fair, where I opened for Kyle Busch's car. Not Kyle Busch, his car.
His vehicle.
I did 15 minutes of stand-up, and then they wheeled out a NASCAR. That's the level of my career.
I love you, and I even told Joy that I love you, and I think you're funny, but you're actually my favorite comic. So... I love you, Joy, okay? I love you, but I've got to ask you, you have 5 kids. You equate 5 kids to what?
Well, you know, people ask me what it's like to have 5 kids, and I always say, imagine you're drowning, and then someone hands you a baby. And that's what it's like.
It sounds enticing.
Imagine how your wife must feel.
Yeah, I mean, she does 90% of the work. I'm just there complaining.
I know that a part of your jokes, you also always included your home life, and you guys were living in a small apartment, I think a 2-bedroom apartment, yes. A walk-up apartment in New York. Are you still living there?
No, we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 children, but we finally moved, and now we live in a 1-bedroom. I probably did that joke last time I was on the show. But no, we've moved, and by the way, my wife is amazing. She renovated the apartment. My wife really is...
She renovated? What is she?
She did it all. I mean, I made her.
She's a contractor?
But she did it. No, she designed it, and she's the showrunner of my show. We write all the episodes together. She does it all. She directed the last episode of the season.
And raises 5 children.
And she, you know, made the mistake of marrying me. So she's amazing.
Jim, you just celebrated your son Mikey's 5th birthday.
Yes.
We have a couple of pictures. If you will, tell me what's going on in these photos.
Yes,
we're going to bring... Okay,
definitely.
so what's happening here?
So this is from his birthday party, which was at Chelsea Piers, and this is right before I crushed him to death. No, there was this swing at Chelsea Piers where you go into these you know, the pit, right?
Yeah.
And so we did that, and we, you know, like the birthday party. Actually, his birthday party is... His real birthday is on Father's Day. We have a kid that was born on Father's Day, and we have a daughter that was born on Mother's Day.
Oh, wow.
And then we have another son who was born on Christmas, and his name is Jesus. But this is, so we did this at Chelsea Piers.
It's a little grandiose.
Like Darth Vader for 3 of my children's birthday parties, and we gave them all these lightsabers. I was in this pit being hit by children with lightsabers. That's how much I love my children.
You do.
You're a great dad.
They just hit me with these sticks. That's their entertainment at the birthday party.
I want to talk about the second season of your show, which is just, it starts on Father's Day. I hope everyone will watch, and I hope you will. You've got amazing guest stars, including our Raven,
yes,
who we saw, including Jerry Seinfeld, Alec Baldwin.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned that your wife is the showrunner.
Yes.
And you co-wrote all of the episodes together. I think I would have divorced my husband by then. What is it like to work together?
Well, you know, my wife and I, our relationship began as this partnership. I mean, she ran an inner city theater program, so she's dealt with, you know, crazy kids forever, and she considers me one of her kids. So we've always done things together. We've written books together. We've always written stand-up together. But the television show, we're capturing our lives, so it's not something we can kind of outsource or delegate to someone else. And yeah, there's arguments, but it's fun, and it's, you know, we both have this same kind of ridiculous work ethic, so it's
you'll
fun.
have a fight, you'll make another baby.
Right. Yeah, it's great.
What are your Father's Day plans?
Well, I'm sure there'll be, you know, I look forward to a nap. You know,
that was one of the things on the list.
It's one of your kids' birthday, so it's not even about you.
I know, it's not. But it's, you know, I definitely will squeeze in a nap. But if, you know, because when it comes up, it's like what I want for Father's Day is to be left alone.
Yeah.
But that being said, you know, not to get sappy, but like Father's Day is this reminder. It's the most important thing I'll do, right?
That's right.
I mean, it's really, it comes down to, you know, not to get all Khalil Gibran, but like that's what, if you're a parent, that's your gig.
That's right. And the second most important thing is the second season of the Jim Gaffigan Show, which premieres this Sunday, Father's Day on TV Land. And Jim's sticking around, and we'll all be right back.
You handle seeing a parent punish their kids like this? Well, John Quinones asked the ladies, what would you do next? The View's got hot new shows all summer long. Just look who's coming to our house for some major summer fun. The cast of Orange is the New Black, Jeff Goldblum, and Arsenio Hall. Next week on The View on ABC.
It is the hidden camera show that finds out how ordinary people handle extraordinary situations. And we are checking out some of the latest right now. So everyone, please welcome host John Quinones.
Good to be here.
Pretty extraordinary. You've been doing this show for 10 seasons now. You're
it's
back
a show
on
that's
the air.
made it impossible for me to go have dinner anywhere without people saying, what's going to happen?
Well, we want to find out what's going to happen. I know the new season starts tonight. You actually have a sneak clip for us. This particular clip that we're going to look at deals with disciplining your children. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, you know how some parents discipline their dogs who misbehave by spraying their noses with water, with a spray bottle? Well, some parents and some teachers now are using that same technique to discipline their kids.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Wow. I have a feeling that Jim might go along with this sort of method, but did you find anybody that's supportive?
So that's just water in there. It's not vinegar.
No, just water.
Just water.
I need one of those for you. When you start talking, I need a spray bottle.
You can do that. But I mean, people think that that's so bad. It's not that terrible.
There were some mothers who were there who said, I hadn't thought about that. I like that.
Really?
Where can you buy that bottle?
I think to me, the kids would start laughing at something like that, right?
I think it's abusive. I think it's abusive. But as you know, John, I love the show because I always put myself in these positions. Like, what would I do? I think I would have went off on that mother. But anyway, the next clip, I would have, The next clip is from another situation in a grocery store that just really gets very, very heated. Let's take a look at that one.
This is my first day.
This is ridiculous. You, sir, should be in the back. I'm very offended by him working up here.
And I'm very offended by you.
She's not even in line, but can no longer stay quiet.
I'm very offended for you to call that boy out like that here in front of everybody.
Do you see how long he's taking?
It's absolutely fine with me and with most people in the store.
Well, he shouldn't be working out.
No, I wish you weren't here. I'm fine with that boy being here.
Did you speak to that woman and what was her reaction?
Yes, that one, the young man bagging groceries has Down syndrome, and she didn't like the fact that he was working there, right? So when I interviewed
was she an actor? The one who didn't want the woman want the boy working there.
Yes,
she was an actor.
Yes, the reactions.
But I still don't like her.
She's a good actor.
When we interviewed her later, she said, I just happen to be a very assertive person. And she said that behavior was unacceptable, and she had to speak up.
Good for her. She's one of those people that'll turn into terrorists. Good for her.
Our last scenario,
we need people like that.
I think you're going to love this one, John. It takes place actually in a pharmacy and deals with privacy. You got to check it out. Slightly embarrassing. Just a little bit embarrassing.
And she didn't stop there. You know, irritable bowel syndrome, Mr. Jones.
And so does this, in different parts of the country, do people behave differently?
Absolutely.
Like in the Northeast, I just imagine in the Northeast, people are going to be like, don't do that. Whereas in the South of the Midwest, they're like, maybe don't do that.
Exactly. They're much more polite in the South. We just filmed a show in Atlanta, which will be on this season. And people are so polite. And in Texas, here, not so much.
Not so much. They should be more like New York. If you see something, say something.
That's right,
They should.
know?
Yeah.
And there's been no better time for What Would You Do than right now,
That's
given
right.
what we're hearing from politicians
Open your mouths.
and seeing in places like Orlando. No better time.
Yeah.
Well, John and Jim, we just want to say you guys have been so fun. Can't wait for your show tonight. Your show's on Father's Day. Everyone, thanks to John Quinones and Jim Gaffigan and the new season of What